Hey Wiz, look what I found for something. It seems very interesting.
Okay, time out.
Enough for internet.
I'm out.
Just kidding. But someone said, why have you learned physical for nothing?
You really want to know why? Okay, Uncle Tom.
What's up? Who called me? You want to know why? Okay. Then I want you to look around your house. You see the machine? Yes, that are the reserve of physical. Let me think. I will take an example. You know the amplifier, right? The thing if you want to take karaoke.
Here is it. The first thing you need to do lower the voltage down. The electric in your house is 220 volts. It's too strong. Too strong to use a small electric board. You can see transformer right here. It can drop the alternating current. That means AC. Okay, anything else? Down or lift the voltage up.
It has two cores. If the first core has more turn than the second core, the secondary voltage is smaller than the primary voltage. This is called step-down transformer. And the opposite. If the first coil has fewer turns than the second one, the primary voltage is smaller than the secondary voltage. This is called step-up transformer.
If the second coil has half as many turns as the first coil, the secondary voltage will be half the size of the primary voltage. In this case, it is step-down transformer.
It turns 220 volts into the smaller one that the IC can use.
And the diode change the alternating current into direct current to you. After that, do you see 3 capacitors? One question. Why does it stay right here? This is the answer.
The two first capacitor filter the DC voltage after the rectifier to flash to supply the load. From this to this. And the last one is used to filter the noise.
So that's how we have the simple DC sound. But what about the signal? We haven't talked anything about it.
This part is much more complicated and longer to explain than the short circuit. So we just mention about 4 different ways to show the enter signal.
Before that, I will give you the new but not new concept. Frequency. Okay. This concept is the number of oscillations per second. It is very common in all communication systems.
The way to serve the enter signal is the way to serve the frequency. We have 4.
The first is LBF, the mean low pass filter. This filter just let the low frequency through and remove on the high frequency than FL. U-bass in loud speaking is using this procedure.
In opposition, we have high pass filter. This filter will let the high frequency round and remove on the lower frequency 10 FL. The third one is very popular.
The band pass filter. It don't let the low frequency than FL, or the higher frequency than FH too. It's so easy. This filter is used commonly in amplifier or maybe in transmitter or receiver. I think that. If you have a little interest in communication, you should know it.
And there we are. We continue the last way. It equals BSF or band stop filter.
Don't like bandpass filter. The filter let the lower frequency that FL or the higher frequency that FH throw and cut frequency between FL and FH away. The BSF is used to cut the next frequency from our system.
The way how to change the FH or the FL, we don't mention in this video because we don't have time to do detail about it.
Next subject will let you come closer to telecommunication system. It is about two kinds to transmit information. Can you guess? It's
X, Y, and wireless.
In wireless transmission mode, I will mention 4 ways in the mode. The first is parallel wire. This is the stimulated type of transmission line consisting of a pair of insulated copper wire running side by side and coupled by a electric sheet. It is run interference and it only you carry information over small distance than a telephone connection within a building.
the second is twisted pair. Two insulated copper wires are twisted together to reduce interference effect and are low. In an insulating polyethylene seal, because the wires are twisted, and one straight copper conductor wire insulator signal picked up by one chain to be coded by similar signal picked up by the other. They are used for communication over longer distance. For example, to connect the telephone to their local exchange.
Core has a cover wheel core surrounded by a copper ray. The core and ray are insulated from a order by dielectronic material such as polyethylene and covered by PVC seal. I have to the signal from interference. Core carry and longer number of signal over the tensor at the frequency up to 1000 MHz. It is used to connect television exchange and for cable television.
The fourth is optical fibers, an inner coat made from very poor silicon fiber is surrounded by similar red sheet cloth as cladding. This is covered by protective plastic seal. Non-visible light from lazy or less can travel along the fiber by reflection from the surface where the coat and cladding made. It can be used to transmit tens or thousands of signals at high speed with very loud loss. No interference from other signals of bifical fiber can be used to cross safe environment and is like feasible and cheap. This type of cover is currently releasing convention cover wire for connecting telephone and computer network.
Are you clear the wireless connection we had just mentioned?
You can just search it, the internet to get more detail and comment for us if we missing something.
Now we come to wireless connection.
You can see from the index is the frequency used for wireless communication such as Wi-Fi. That means wireless networking. That technology use radio waves to provide wireless high-speed internet and network connection.
Wi-Fi network has no physical connection between sender and receiver by using radio frequency technology. A frequency within electronic magnetic spectrum associated with radio wave propagation. When an RF current is applied to an antenna, an electromagnetic field is created that then to able to propagate through space.
The cornerstone of any wireless network is an access point, this means IP. The primary job of an access point is to broadcast a wireless signal that computer can detect and turn into. In order to connect to an access point and join a wireless network, computer and device must be equipped with wireless network adapter. For example, the router at your house gives you IP. This is address. IP address. For you can connect to the network.
We will introduce one kind of wireless connection. You know 3G, 4G or 5G, right? G is mean generation. They use the BTS by transceiver station for data transmission in route limits range by using radio wave.
The difference between 3G, 4G and 5G is the bandwidth. Newer generation have much size of bandwidth than the other one. Just like we upgrade the route reader and reader so more can travel at the same time. You can add it in IoT to control many things from very long distance by internet.
You see, data communication is very good if you learn about it. What I say up here is just the most basic of communication object.
If you care, why don't you join with us at Cao Thắng College, Department of Electronic and Communication.
You will not just learn the hardware. Teacher teach you anything. How you make the software to control for anything. They have the file on their job, on their student, and on electric communication.
College is easier our job than university. Don't make me laugh. If you have hardworking and good morality, and you have more talent, I'm very sure no one say no to you. Don't blame to anyone, especially your teacher, about your faults. With me, they are the coolest teacher you never find at anywhere. Be nice and good luck to the national exam. See ya, and maybe we will see next time. 3, 2, 1, bye bye.
Rồi vậy thì rồi. Sơn xuống mua ổ bánh mì đi học.
Giờ về luôn.